I just ended my 142nd task, and if you look here to the right, 104 Slayer has been accomplished. Guys, you know what time it is. It is time for loot from 103 to 104 Slayer. Well guys, let's get into this. Opening up the bank tab, and here we are. So I always store my Slayer items in my just overall tab, and the beginning of all these Slayer items is from the Pegasian crystal all the way down to this elite clue that I forgot to do with Cerberus as that drop. But I ended the task with Cerberus, and I had a lot of tasks to begin with, as well as I collected all these battle staffs. You'll see the or battle staves, I'm sorry. You'll see the amount they'll have. I think it's like 7,000, getting from 103 to 104 Slayer, so it's quite a bit. I got 2 primordials stored in the bank. It's actually, I got about like 4 or 5 from Cerberus' entire task. Got some clue scroll items, got a lot of high alks. Let's see, 105,000 platinum tokens. That's just from like the items such as Dragon Chain Body, I believe some clue scroll items, Abbey Whips, as well as I think 2 primordial crystals because they were rising in price. I didn't know when they would plateau off, and they're not plateaued yet, so I could have actually sold them for more, but oh well. Trident of the Seas from Kraken. I actually got up to 10,000 Kraken kills this time around from the Slayer level. Other cool things like some of the Hydra stuff, such as the Hydra's Eye. Didn't necessarily do a lot of Hydra this time, even though it's been out for quite a while. And yeah, 2 Drake's Claws. I actually got about, I think, a total of 3 or 4, but I sold them off early because, you know, that was when Konar was new, so all these drops were coming in and they were a little bit high value, so I added them to the platinum tokens. So 2 Drake's Claws, got some Drake's Tooth. Yeah, I made the Boots of Brimstone, and there's just like a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Dragon Throne Axes I received. Just all this stuff that I received from the Slayer level is just tremendous. And guys, all this money is going towards 99 construction. And you bet you I definitely have the requirement for it. Anyways guys, let's get into the high alks. Overall, all the tasks that I did, it was mostly just to get money, because at this stage in the game I don't need XP because of how high of a level I am in Slayer. So for me, money would be a lot better, considering I'm going for the Maxscape and I need to get to 99 construction, 99 prayer, as well as 99 crafting, and those are some of the most expensive viable skills in order to get to the Maxscape. The first inventory of high alks are done at a total of 10.7 million GP. Time to go on to the second inventory of high alks. The second inventory of high alks is completed, as well as overall the entirety of high alks are completed that were stored in the bank. We found out to 14.3 million GP, which is roughly about 3.6 million that we've earned in the second inventory. Alright guys, so time for the final price check to see how much money I made from this Slayer level. And to begin with it, we're going to go with coins of all the high alks that were stored, as well as all the other items that were stored in my bank that I sold off at the GE. It comes out to a total of 36.3 million GP, and the next items I'm going to be putting in are the Dragon Bones, Wyvern Bones, and Drake Bones. I'm going to include these because technically I did gather these, although I should probably deduct about 2 million GP because these are from previous episodes, so from 102 to 103 Slayer. These are going to be included. That comes out to a total of 42.5 million. Next up are the 2 Pegasian crystals from Cerberus, of course, at 42.7. Mahogany planks are going to be up next. Even though I'm going for 99 construction, I'll still include them because I did earn them. Comes out to a total of 43.5 million. The next big ticket items are 2 primordial crystals, of which I have actually saved and not selling them off and putting them to platinum tokens. So that comes out to a total of 107.1 million GP. That's crazy how primordial crystals are at 31.8. Next up are the big Kahuna platinum tokens at 105.3 million, which comes out to a total of 212 million GP. And because I was doing Throne Miscellanea while I was doing this, I'm going to include the loot. So Coal, that's the only thing I'm going to include, 6.6 million for a total of 219 million GP. Because I'm going for 99 crafting and I did daily battle staff collection, and because of collecting battle staves every single day, I'm going to include the battle staves as well as the air battle staves because I'm going to 99 crafting, so eventually these will be transitioned over. But for the finished air battle staves, it's roughly around 9.4 million, which comes out to 228 million, and then the rest of the battle staves that I've stored comes out to 51.6 million for a total of 280 million GP. That is incredible, and you know I have enough money for 99 construction, and possibly I could get 99 prayer. Anyways guys, my name's Shankamuffin, I'm signing out. Please enjoy this outro.